Maybe you have heard about, oh, this GoPro 10 overheat. What a bit of shit. And then GoPro respond by saying that, oh, most of our, and this is not focusing. Oh my god. And GoPro responds by saying, oh, our users usually shoot really short video anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's almost like saying Apple saying, oh, our next MacBook Pro is really slow because most of our users don't do video editing anyway, so that's okay. No, that's not okay. There's loads of people putting GoPro on the bonnet of their car or just put it at the corner and then shoot the whole scene for an hour. What are they going to do? They are not use the usual GoPro user. So obviously the internet exploded with opinion about this. Oh no, GoPro 10 exploding, not exploding, overheating. Well, it's not that bad. I first tested at the highest resolution and 25 frames per second, which I imagine would be the majority of how I'm using the GoPro 10. You know what? I was surprised as well. It shot for over an hour. And you can clearly see it was a flat battery, but not overheating. Like, what then? Why is it happening? Either it's some YouTuber basically lied to get views, or I'm get paid to by GoPro, obviously, to say good thing about them. Well, for some of the earliest GoPro 10 tests, the problem is that some of them didn't say what is the environment it is in. Is it 3 degrees or 30 degrees? Is it in the rainforest or the rainforest cafe? So obviously, I run more tests. Apparently, it do overheat at the maximum resolution 5.3K at the maximum frame rate. And also, shooting at 4K, when it is at its maximum frame rate, it overheats. So this is what I found so far. What matters is the frame rate, not the resolution. If you're shooting 25 or 30 frames per second, it doesn't matter if you're shooting 5K or 4K, it will not overheat, but it will overheat shooting at 50 or 60 frames per second or above on 5K or 4K, doesn't matter. But here's the problem. So I bought a GoPro 10 and I can't shoot it at maximum frame rate. GoPro respond that shooting outside going to help as well. Well, at first it sounded a little bit like excuse, but I'm going to test it anyway. So test it I did. Maximum resolution, maximum frame rate. And it did survive the whole battery. It shot for 57 minutes and it shut down because of battery low, not because of overheating. But I know, you are going to say it's cold anyway. So I'm going to create a hot climate in the comfort of my home. And the laziest way to do it is an oven. But how do I simulate outdoor with airflow? Oven fan. I think this is pretty clever as well. I actually preheat the oven and the GoPro as well. So the GoPro is already at 33 degrees Celsius at the start of the test. Oven fan on simulate outdoor airflow. So even at this hot climate, you can shoot at 5.3K 25 frames per second until the battery dies. At maximum frame rate 50 frames per second, hot climate outdoor will be similar to indoor. Overheat at 29 minutes. So yeah, it do overheat, but it's not in the usual normal condition. The initial, GoPro 10 overheating, is that they were shooting at the highest resolution, highest frame rate indoor. 60 FPS indoor. How often you are going to do that anyway? I mean, like, are you going to do 4K 120 frames per second unboxing or 4K 120 frames per second live streaming? I think the rule of thumb is that if you're shooting outdoor, if it's around 20 degrees Celsius, it's okay, you can shoot any setting, any frame rate as you want. But if you're shooting indoor, or if you're shooting outdoor, it's a hot climate, 30 degrees Celsius, and you really need to shoot more than 20 minutes, you will be limited to shoot at 25 or 30 frames per second. Yeah, it is what it is. So in summary, the GoPro 10 won't overheat in normal situation, in most cases that you are going to use it. But in some other more extreme cases, you are going to just be a little bit careful and it is still going to work. Just like most things, isn't it? There's no need to explode about, oh, it's overheated. Yeah.